Watching One Piece, it has been great to see Luffy and how far he's come. Official Yonko, stacked crew, and a top candidate to be the Pirate King. But the craziest thing is that we almost didn't get any of it. Come walk with me as we recall the time Akainu almost ended One Piece. Imagine this, the world's strongest man decides to face the world head on for one reason and one reason alone, to save his son. But this story really isn't about that guy. It's more about the MC, Monkey D. Luffy, and Akainu, and how these niggas, when they clashed, and how the clash between these two almost ended One Piece. In a crazy turn of events, the son of the world's strongest man is also Luffy's older brother. But just to really explain it, the older brother of Luffy is a real nigga as well, Portgas D, the second commander of the Whitebeard pirates, and he's obviously the older brother of Luffy. This nigga's cold. Ace is a cold nigga. That's my man. He's a cold guy. But the reason the Marines are really making a big deal about his execution isn't because of any of these reasons. It's because he's the blood son of Gold D. Roger. So obviously we got to spin for bro. And Luffy especially did a lot of shit just to get to Marineford. Bro broke into prison, fought a poison nigga, broke out of prison, went eye to eye with the admirals, attacked the world's strongest swordsman, took a lot of drugs, and then knocked out his own fucking grandpa for good measure. I don't know. This nigga Luffy was out here doing shit. And the craziest thing is, the nigga actually did it. Shout out Mr. 3 for making the sea stone handcuff keys. But now Luffy and Ace are free, and they can get the fuck out of here. They both touch down and just start murking niggas. We really get to see what this nigga Ace is that guy. Why he's the second commander of the Whitebeard pirates. But we still at war, so niggas can really box out here. And just then, Admiral Aokiji pulls up and attacks both of them, leading to an amazing clash of fire and ice. The Marines' reactions are funny as fuck. Sengoku disappointing himself, Doflamingo saying they should just let him go. And then you have Sakazuki in a scary ass tone talking about keep your head on your shoulders. They're not leaving this bitch alive. I'm out here thinking like, bro, what you on? Then we have the second dumbest nigga in the entire world, Squad. Shout out Sakazuki for playing chess when everyone else was playing checkers. But how you a whole commander and your enemies can convince you to betray your father in hot pocket level time. Squad did that stupid shit and then tried to throw his life away, thinking that was gonna atone for his sins. So Whitebeard obviously is like, bro, why are you being like this? I told you to wait in the car. And then he catches the Moby Dick, pause, and explains that there's nothing worse than a father having to bury his sons. Whitebeard gives one final order to his sons like, yo, we're parting ways and I need y'all to survive. Are y'all niggas listening? He said survive, survive. Keep that in mind. Whitebeard makes an earthquake to split up the area, so it's just him and the Navy. And then they can say some cool ass shit. He's like, yo, let's finish this once and for all, Navy. So Whitebeard's wilding out, being the world's strongest diversion, allowing everyone to escape. And we just have everyone kind of taking in the severity of the whole situation. Marco, Sengoku, and Garp just shocked. And Ace, Ace is free now, so Whitebeard has no reason to not destroy the entire world. Luffy's telling Ace, bro, we gotta go. We can't let Whitebeard's sacrifice go to waste. And Ace is like, bro, of course, like I got you. I won't let this sacrifice go to waste, right?
This nigga was clearly lying.
Ace and Whitebeard have a great exchange where Ace just bows his head and he's in appreciation. And Whitebeard's, asking him like, were you happy to have me as a father? And Ace is like, of course. So now we have Ace, Luffy, and Jinbei all running away. And Fisherman Iroh is basically telling them like, y'all two niggas are the ones that are being targeted. So you two have to hurry. Just then we have Sakazuki walking all menacing, like talking mad shit. Like, I know he was thinking in his head like, oh shit, we better lose? Hold on, let me just start capping. Cause he throws a magma punch, it starts instigating like I've never seen in my entire life. Y'all save Ace and run away. The Whitebeard pirates are really cowards. Y'all are losers. In my head, I'm like, bro, there's no way these weak ass schoolyard taunts are gonna work on my goat Ace. But this nigga stops dead in his tracks and is like, take it back. Akainu's like, bro, that shit worked? Come over here and make me though. Like, what? And Ace is like, bet, I'm on my way. Everyone and their mom is like, yo, this is a trap. Luffy, who has one brain cell, is like, yo, Ace, let's go home. Let's get out of here. But this nigga Ace is not listening. Akainu's talking mad shit. Like, oh, Whitebeard couldn't be the Pirate King. He's a loser. His own son was smooth talking to stabbing him. And he's going to save that nigga. Like, he's really the definition of a failed life. Ace is trying his best to fight back, but he's getting cooked. Y'all ever been in like a roast battle and you're getting baked and there's nothing you could do about it? Like to the point you stuttering and everyone's laughing at you, like you damn near crying. That's Ace right now. Ace is like, damn, this shit can't get any worse. Well, nigga, it definitely can. If y'all not subscribed to CA Domain, that would be, I don't know, that shit might be worse. But y'all niggas obviously are subscribed, so like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. But anyway, Akainu is screaming, Whitebeard's a loser, this is a fitting end for trash, and Ace is responding like, yo, he made this age. This age should be called Whitebeard. And this nigga Luffy's body breaks down from all the drug use. I be telling y'all niggas, bro, don't do drugs, kids. It's not worth it. Don't do that shit. So Luffy's basically, his body's breaking down. He can't even move. And Akainu, I'm not gonna lie, this nigga Akainu is a D-min. Because he notices that shit, and the moment he does, he lunges at Luffy. Like, he's like, all right, if I can't put Ace in the dirt right now, I'm gonna put Luffy in the dirt. But don't worry though, there's good news and then there's bad news. The good news is that Ace blocked the attack and Luffy didn't even get hit. The bad news is that the donut meme was born. Whitebeard asked his crew to do one thing, and that was to survive. This nigga Ace must not have been listening. Earlier in the video, I called Squad the second dumbest nigga in the world. And that's all because Ace is the dumbest. All he had to do was run away. I don't even know why, but Akainu was walking towards him, so that nigga Ace could have escaped. I know I'm making all these jokes and making light of the situation, but at the time, when this shit happened, when I read it, your boy was hurt. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I shed real nigga tears for that nigga Ace, bro. I can't lie. Especially with those ASL flashbacks, bro. This nigga Ace fumbled the bag. I gotta be honest. But back to that demon Akainu, because he's just getting started. Bro wanted to put the finishing touches on Ace, but luckily our good man Fishman Ira was here to save them and stop any more damage from happening. Like, this shocked everyone. Marco was shocked. Doflamingo was shocked. Even Aokiji was shocked. He was like, damn, I didn't think he was really gonna do it, which is kind of wild because it was his job to do it too, but I'm gonna let him cook. And especially Garp. He wasn't even shocked. That nigga was just mad. He was like, yo, he was talking like one of those niggas in middle school who's yelling at their friends to hold them back. The only difference is that nigga Garp would have smacked Akainu, I'm not gonna lie. Shout out Oda too, because that Garp agenda is looking very beautiful with these last couple chapters. Then we have Ace and Vista trying to spin for bro. Like, nah nigga, y'all are way too late. Sakazuki even tells him like, y'all niggas are too late. That nigga's dead, which is actually very wild because he was really on demon time. And then we have some really sad shit. Like, we have Ace and Luffy just hugging each other, and it's clear as day that Ace is gonna die. Luffy's like pressing Ace like, bro, you said you weren't gonna die, you promised me. And Ace is just kind of, he doesn't really even have a retort. He's like, yeah, I'm sorry. He's just reminiscing about how his life was worthless. And he was like, and he says, if it weren't for Sabo and Luffy, he would have died sooner. And his only regret, you know how he talks about living without regrets and whatnot, but he says his only regret is that he didn't get to see Luffy become the Pirate King. And then after that, he thanks Luffy for loving him and dies with a smile. And this is when all hell breaks loose. Luffy, the guy who clashed with 3 admirals, the world's strongest swordsman, warlords, and the government, had for the first time in his entire life reached his emotional and physical breaking point. His body literally shut down, his spirit was broken because Ace died in his arms. But guess who don't give a flying fuck about everything I just said? Sakazuki. Nigga pulls up to kill Luffy one more time. Like, damn, can a nigga mourn? But luckily, Marco and Jinbei come to save Luffy. Marco's holding off Sakazuki and Jinbei is taking Luffy to safety. Y'all remember the world's strongest man? Well, that nigga was kind of mad his son ended up dying. And he is teeing up on Akainu. Bro hit him in the head, he's hit him in the ribs. But again, Akainu, he's a demon too. Nigga burned off half of Whitebeard's face. So they're going, you know, blow for blow, and Whitebeard basically cracks the earth in half and throws Akainu in it. And this nigga Sakazuki must have been napping or something, because he missed like an hour of real time. That wasn't enough time for Blackbeard to show up, to beat Whitebeard, and take his fruit. But I don't know, maybe the nap was worth it, because when Akainu comes back, the only one standing in the way of killing Luffy is Jinbei, and that nigga's not hard. So this shit was about to end very quickly. But Ivanka pulls up, so thanks for, you know, pulling up to hold off Akainu, even though that shit did not last very long at all. Jinbei jumps into the sea trying to avoid Akainu because, you know, he's a fish man, so once he jumps in the ocean, that nigga will be good. And Akainu sees that shit and he's like, yo, yeah, I'm not letting y'all niggas escape. And he throws like a magma fist, which pierces through Jinbei and ends up piercing Luffy as well, which gives Luffy the whole chest scar he has in the time skip. Which I don't really know why Jinbei doesn't have a scar, because Luffy has a scar and it went through Jinbei to hit Luffy, but it's not really important, I guess. And this shit, I'm not gonna lie, all hope is lost. Like, Jinbei's on the ground bleeding, it's up. And then after that, Crocodile shows up to protect Luffy. And I understand why Akainu was mad, because he's like, bro, what the fuck? Crocodile doesn't even like Luffy or Jinbei. Niggas just coming out the woodwork just to protect Luffy. It's actually kind of insane. But that is why he's my MC. Like, that's some goat shit right there. Crocodile throws him away with his sand, and guess who catches him? Buggy. So I don't know why, but Buggy's here to the rescue, trying to save him. And yeah. Meanwhile, Akainu's just beating up the rest of the Whitebeard pirates because shit, why not? Luffy's got to have a deal with the devil or something, Because the amount of niggas that saved him this arc were insane. And this is just a part of it too. It's insane, like, because the amount of niggas that saved him was just nasty. Jimmy lost conscience after getting his ass beat by Akainu, but Law is here to take care of Luffy. But Luffy and Law are both a part of the Supernova, which are, in short terms, the best up-and-coming pirates. And even crazier luck is that Law is actually a great doctor, so he can save Luffy, because this nigga's in a lot of pain right now. This nigga Luffy's gonna need a lot more than Tylenol. So this nigga Law ended up saving his rival on a whim, on the potential that Luffy would save him later down the road, which ends up being true, but that's not the point. Like, that's actually really, really crazy. But you know what I'm saying, shout out Law, because without Law, Akainu would have ended One Piece. But let me know what y'all thoughts on the video are, and let me know if there's any other series or any other moments that could have ended other series and whatnot. But I'm out, so peace.